Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully the audio is coming through clear. See, we got Fury Machine Gaming, Rambo, Mighty Mike, Big Sky. Thank you all for being in here. Hope you're all doing well. We are on a new map, and I have done a little bit of just kind of flying around and zooming about. But other than that, I don't really know much else about the map. I did watch one map tour, I believe it was Farmer Klein's. Just vaguely, but it was in the background most of the time, so I didn't really see what was going on. But we're on, I don't really know how to say the name, but I think it's Fichthal or Fichthal. I got that commercial voice, huh, Fury? But we started in, I wasn't really sure how I wanted to start the map. I haven't bought anything except for this Unimog because I wanted to test this out for a little bit, or just drive around in it, honestly. And then I'll think what we have and then adjust money and whatnot from there, depending on how I feel. But the map is fairly large. It has a lot of, from what I can tell, it's got a lot of fields spread out, and it's got some hills to it. But it's also got a lot of forestry in there, as well as kind of like this quarry down in the bottom right. But the quarry looks like it's all overgrown with trees. There is a bunch of farms laid out around the map. I think about half of them probably have animals on them. The one over here by 1, 2, and 3, or farm plot 2, is the starter farm. If you're a new farmer, that's the one I jumped on first thing just to check it out, and that's what the thumbnail's from. But I don't think we'll be starting on that one. My thought is we might be on 6. But we'll do I don't know if you guys want to do like a fly through or drive around and check it out, or if you just want to get going into something. Let me know. I have not bought any equipment, so the John Deere in the thumbnail is a lie. Unless you want me to buy that John Deere in the thumbnail. But I added in a few different mods. I'm going to try to stick with like Fendt or Class, or maybe John Deere equipment. A few other odds and ends. We do have dynamic field pricing on. So that's why I was thinking about starting with this one, because we have a good sale on it. Has no animal pastures in it though, so that'll be the only downfall there. Yes, Fent. I've been looking at what one was it? The mod I downloaded. I don't know if it's any good or not. But the Fent 800 turbo shift, or maybe the 900. That's kind of like a primary tractor. I haven't really gone through all the mods either to see what we totally have. But the first farm here is this one. And this is the one I'm kind of leaning towards, because it has the older buildings, or the more styled buildings. Yes, Mark, this is a live stream. Comes with the silo, it looks like. and then some sheds. And that is pretty much it. It's a pretty small yard. All the farms have pretty small yards. I get that, Mighty Mike, but it's just kind of part of the... I think I'm gonna... Most of them all, there's a random table floating in the middle of the... That's weird. Oh no, it's a ghost. Possessed. It's probably gonna crash my game. Welcome, Mark. Nightbot's deleting that. I have no idea what that was about, Mighty Mike. I'm sorry about that. Guess I don't know. I must have the spam setting on or something. Hey Bruce, this is the other farm. This is the other farm we have. Or we don't have, but it's a newer, looks like a newer cow barn or shed. I'm not really leaning towards this one. I don't want the newer looking buildings. Then the other farm is, let's see if we can get over there. But this one's a little expensive. Comes with a cow pasture. But it has that older, smaller layout. A lot of room for equipment. And this is the starter farm if you start on New Farmer. Hey Bruce, I don't know if I said hey. Yeah, Mighty Mike, I know, Nightbot yelling at you. Oh, too many N's and U's in your thing? Yeah, see. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. I know I stream a little bit later for a lot of you. But this is usually my free time once the kid goes to bed and the wife is watching TV. I don't think I can open any of the doors until I own them. Yeah, own the buildings. Plan my route to get around to the other farms, so take that road down and around. I think the map does look really nice. I think the map maker did a good job on it. There is pretty much anything you want. The fields are not massive, but there's some decent sized ones. But there's ups and downs, hills. And there's a lot of forestry if you want to do forestry. You can add the, I think it's the more trees mod. And even more trees will pop up on the map. I've already had a couple updates, so I know hopefully a lot of the major bugs are out of the way. Yeah, a good multiplayer map because I think there's 6 different farm plots. And pretty much people could do whatever they want. So this is kind of one of the other farm plots. Has some of the newer sheds on it, as well as animal pasture here, kind of tucked in the trees. Like I said, I'm not really leaning towards the farm plots with the newer buildings on it. I like that older, smaller farmyard look. Something about the old look of the buildings. Another, might have gone the wrong way here, but we'll get up to the main road, or up to a road. And then there's kind of like 2, I think there's 3 little small towns laid out around. And those are on the map, I'll show you here in a minute. Alright, Mark, hope you have a good night. Get some sleep in before you have to wake up in like an hour or whatever. So this is one of the towns. Where we started off was another town, and then I think there's one more town a little bit farther up. But this is a farm plot as well here. It's got the older buildings to it. No animal pastures on this one either, I don't think. Definitely a tight yard. Another plot that is, figure out how to get over there. This one's kind of, when I kind of browsed over, it was tucked away. This has kind of a mixture of a newer animal pasture and then some of the older sheds on here. I think we have one more up to the north. Way up north, so we'll have to jump back up, and then here's the third town. So the 3 towns are this one down here in the left bottom, and then one in the top left here. And then right in the middle is what they call the castle. Hey Jody, thank you for dropping in. I'm doing pretty good myself. How about you? I was able to get some recording in last night and a video kind of put together a little bit today for Silver Run, so that'll probably be coming out Friday or Saturday. The map is in the description, but it's also, I think it's called, I'm not going to say the name right, but it's called Fichthal or Fichthal. Fichthal. But if you also do !map, disc, Nightbot should link it, I believe. I can do it here in a second too. Yeah, Silver Run is a nice map. It's very well done. It's a little lacking in farming area. But as for forestry and productions, it's really well done. Here, let me, I'll throw that map in there for you real quick. I think I linked it right. So this is the final farm plot. This uses the older style sheds. I don't think there's a farm or an animal pasture. No, there's not. I do like the layout of this little farm plot. Only thing is it's pretty far away from a lot of stuff. Like the shop, but I suppose we could just use the, what is it, store deliveries mod. This one's on sale too. It's not too expensive. I don't want to buy into here because that's all forestry plots. This up here is one of basically the final town. And they're all only a handful of buildings, they're not very big. There's a sawmill up top here. I think we're gonna head down to that plot where we originally were, and we're gonna start buying some land, and then we can go through some equipment and see what you guys want to get started on the farm. Sure if I'm taking the right road. Well, I think I headed up to the castle. Long way. Wonder what this is. Let me click on it. Busted rundown castle. Don't fall in there, it won't get back out. Actually laid it out. I don't know if there's collectibles on the map. I never actually checked that. This is kind of harder than it looks. The old farming simulator physics. I feel like I'm playing an Assassin's Creed game. It's collectibles. All right, let's. Oh, back down to the car there. I don't think this is made for cars. Yeah, that was the first time in the castle. I had no idea that was in there. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's pretty cool though. You probably visit it one time and then never go back, but add some just add some more immersion to like the map, the area. I think we're gonna start down here, unless somebody wanted to go somewhere completely different. There's a lot of numbers, kind of blurs everything together. We're gonna buy just a couple fields around it. I think this is just grass, 244. Buy it to have it. That has a really steep price on it. It's almost 50% more. This one's pretty cheap. I'd like to have a grass field, even though we could plant one. Hey Ice, thank you for dropping into the stream. I think we'll buy this one just to have it. No idea how much we're at 1,200,000, so stick with that for now, see what we got. Ice Wallow. I don't really know what you're complaining about. I said ice. Oh, I see what you're doing. People being annoying. Alright. So our first purchase is going to be a tractor. I think we're going to stick with that. I was talking about it earlier, the Fent. Probably the Fent 800. That we want to go extremely high horsepower, but we need enough to be able to use this for some of the cultivating, plowing, and whatnot. Suppose if we really have to, we'll come in and change it. Standard chrome exhaust grid. I'm not sure. Don't know what that's changing. Feel like it would have to be on the front somewhere, but maybe not. I just stick with the standard. Run a beacon light. Standard mirrors are probably fine. We don't need any warning signs. Front PTO. I suppose, huh? Starting to add up a bill. Petrol. I think we'll go with just regular Fent green. Fent beige, such a thing? I don't know. I don't really know much about Fents. Where I need big sky. The used market has a couple. I don't know if we should stick with like the smaller one here. Or, yeah, that one's a little. I think we'll stick with this one without the extension. Not that we necessarily needed it right away, but I do think one of our fields is ready to harvest. We have, where are we at? Oh, right over here it shows the, kind of the legend, and then the couple different towns. Didn't notice that before. I believe field 17 has nothing in it except for stones. Yep. We could work on getting that picked and planted. 121 is ready to harvest. That is canola. Yep, canola. 18 was still growing with the corn. We're gonna have to do field samples as well because I do have precision farming on. "19 is growing with soybeans. Harvest the canola. I do have the class Tucano 580, but we're not going to be able to run a big harvester on this map unless we go out into the farther fields. So we could maybe use the top liner or the Rustle Mash. Top liner might be better priced unless we could find one on the mod hub that's a little nicer looking. You know, we might just go with this. I know it's nice equipment right off the bat, but might be too big actually. We're running everything on here is a little pretty small in tight spots. I'm not sure where we're gonna fit this on the farm. Yeah, I know. When you start spawning everything in, then it gets all over the place. Might look at the mod hub and see if we have a smaller, something even smaller than this. This might be a little large for the map, or at least the area we're working right now. Gonna turn off I got the super speed on, because I was zooming around, getting the shaders and everything loaded in. I always like to use a trailer that has the drawbar more. The ones that have like the dolly where they free spin on the front, I can just never. I can drive them forward, but backing them up into spots or into areas, yeah, I'm useless. Even this tractor might be a little large. Yeah, once we get out into the larger fields, it'll be all right. I think we'll just start harvesting. Then we'll just go from there. What we gotta buy for equipment. We're gonna have to pretty much get everything, obviously, so only people who have done it for real. Oh, we're still gonna need, what are we gonna need? We're gonna need cultivator or a plow. Drill. If we do grass work, we're gonna need all the grass work type stuff. I'm gonna have to take soil samples, so we're gonna need a fertilizer, something to kill weeds as well, unless we plow everything. And then we'll get a tillage penalty. might have to go through the mod hub and see what kind of harvesters they have out there, because this one might, unless we get into the larger outskirt fields, this one's going to be a little large. The idea, the reason I'm kind of going off on a different map and everything is I've been doing a lot of adding in park on the live streams and just doing some videos, and I really enjoy it because I love doing the grass work. I kind of wanted to shake up something a little different in smaller fields. And I also think I might just go through and try, maybe every week for the next few weeks, go through and try a bunch of different maps on live streams and just see how they play out. I have a feeling this one's going to stick though, because I've pretty much liked everything about it so far. Yeah, we're gonna have this field done in no time. One mod I have not loaded up is better contracts, just because sometimes I get, when I first load up a map, sometimes it'll act up on me. I'll probably end up adding it in and see how it works. I might also add in Maze Plus with the realism grazing and all that. I'm not sure if the map's set up for it or not. This field had weeds in it. Not a very high yield. Anybody got any fun weekend plans? I have some family coming into town Saturday on the wife's side. Kind of doing a late Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving get together and kind of just plan it all on one day and get it all over with, or get done on one day. I suppose I could have done that. I figured I would just knock it out, get it all prepped and ready for either a winter crop or get it ready for next spring planting. I might look at doing that with the crops that aren't fully grown yet though, so like our our soybeans and sunflowers, they still got a month or two to go. So maybe we'll work on getting the samples done and spraying them. Yeah, I know. Especially a crop that's ready to harvest. I mean, technically our soybeans and sunflowers are still in their growth state, so a late stage of fertilization. See if I can get this header on the trailer or not. Oh, I'm taking all the signs out. Might just throw this in our silo and hold on to it until we either have more or we get the best value. It's not really a whole lot right now, so we're not going to make a whole lot. It's gonna take a little getting used to this. Tighter map. Oh, I don't have I keep hitting the vehicle collision or the collisions. I didn't realize I had it on. I'll have to see if I can download that mod. Got decent space in the sheds. This one looks a little bit bigger. Probably get the combine in here. I'm gonna learn how to back up real quick. See, where's this head out to? Yeah, we could probably drive the combine or the harvester right in here and park it. Maybe throw the header trailer in the yard somewhere. I don't think we have any other fields to harvest. We'll double check real quick. Unless there is a contract we could do. Nothing we own. Tempted to buy those, but we might need to save money for equipment. Let's see if we have contracts. No, we do. We got a whole bunch. Field 9 canola. $86 and $122. Those are far away. Field 9. We could probably run up the road and do that one. We'll do that. Spend the rest of August working on contracts and then getting our fields taken care of. I need to check my settings in my XML file. Notice my shadows are popping in real hard. Jump right in. Probably grab a baler, take the straw off the field, make us a little extra money. Tempted to give that map Valley Springs, I think, a go. And I might try that one out next week. know, it's a smaller map. It has a ton of grass work, it looks like, on it. Definitely going to be some tight spots on here. Yeah, I think the natural maps are the ones that have a little bit just extra detail maybe added in. I guess they bring a little more immersion or life to the map. And then these maps that are, I'm used to, obviously, like United States type stuff, so it's all big open fields. I live in like a flatter state, so most of it's just flat land, you know, massive fields. So then I play on these maps or these different style maps because it's kind of neat to see how different areas are laid out and stuff. Also definitely adds a little more challenge. You know, you have to think about the equipment you're using. It allows you to use smaller equipment so you're not having to run, you know, if you're on a map like Welker Farms or Stone Valley or something, you run small equipment and it takes you days. So most of the time you're trying to progress, so you have the largest combines and the big tractors, the largest planters, which makes sense. Kind of had some of the mountain, hilly terrain. I've driven through a little bit of the Northwest. Not too far west though, mostly halfway to the west, I guess. Myself, I'm in the Midwest, so it's all pretty much flat land. A few small hills. I'm not running a real tight edge, but I was going to see if I could try to get somewhat lined up. Just running that circle the whole time. Get some up and down rows. I've been looking for map ideas. This one's obviously on the board. Then I was looking at that, I think it's Chilliwack, British Columbia map. That's a 4x map. Looks pretty neat, even though it'll be huge. Then that Valley Springs looks pretty nice. Small, definitely small. But having all the different animals on there is pretty cool. The young stock and whatnot. I have thought about jumping on just a large Midwest style farm map and just see, maybe just set up kind of like a fun night where it's just a massive harvest or a massive plow or something. Probably a harvest. See if we get 2 or 3 harvesters going on a map. Probably use course play, obviously. Some John Deere X9s or some Case axial flows. Really, the default meadow grass can't be mowed? That's kind of a letdown. Does it look different or something? Or does it kind of look like just the basic Giants or farm sim grass? I do think it's his first map he's ever made and really modded. So I wonder if, because it's a different texture, yeah, it does look different. I wonder if it's a different texture, so maybe he just has something where in the map where it's not cuttable or something, or needs to add it as a fill type of some sort. I've seen, I think 1 or 2 map previews on it briefly, and it looked pretty nice from what I saw. Hard to keep up. You try to watch some of the map tours, but then I just end up watching the flyovers most of the time or look at the PDA. I like to try to spend my time, whatever time I have, watching YouTube videos on watching people's content or catching up in a live stream. I used to follow Mr. Sealy P's map tours like religiously. If one came out, I'd watch it just because I was so interested in every new map that would come out. That was back on FS19. I enjoy Farmer Klein's map tours just because they're pretty much down to earth and kind of just says what it is. I don't really care for the grading system. Sometimes it seems a little off or seems like it has flaws and he just doesn't change it. But I do like his tour videos because he does a pretty thorough job. Yeah, just watch somebody's Let's Play or survival or a series on a map and see how it is. Kind of how it's been with like Valley Springs and some of like Chilliwack. Watch a few different live streams or videos on it and go from there. I was just browsing through the maps the other day, and that's how I found this one. But I haven't seen a whole lot of content on it. So I did watch, like I said earlier, a map tour video just to kind of see what it was about, and that's what made me decide to try it out. I don't plan on doing any of the forestry. I know there's a lot of trees on the map. But I think I'm gonna use Silver Run for all my forestry needs. Should have one more video coming out for Silver Run. That'll be some field work, and then we'll be jumping into actually cutting some trees and buying some forestry equipment. Probably lift the rear. Not sure what that's called on the harvester. The thing that either spreads the chaff or drops it straight down. The straw thingy? Yeah, the straw thingy. I think we're gonna have to load this into the trailer because I don't think we'll get our combine in there to dump it off. Yeah, we'll go load this in the trailer and then not paying attention. I'm not the smartest, drive the combine through the middle of town. Oh, I just ran that dude right over. One more day till Friday. One more night till Friday. Ready for the weekend. Sometimes you drive around these maps and obviously like the proportions are very different from the video game to real life. Because I look at this tractor and I think, man, it's really small, but then you realize if you actually stood next to it, it'd be massive. But I see like the roads and stuff, and I'm like, how do people drive on these? I'm really hoping this is the drop-off point. It's marked, right? Tonight is your night, or Friday, Bruce. Well, that's nice. I'm still stuck on working 5 days a week. Let's see, I know I had downloaded, I think, 1 or 2 balers. See if I loaded them into the game or not. So need to probably lease a rock picker. But I think we need to plow another field, so I don't know if we want to pick rocks yet or not. Or just lease it for a couple days. So I added in the class roto cut. I think I'll just buy it. We're gonna need it eventually. We can use it for all our future straw or grass work. Gonna have to get a bale trailer too, or use the Unimog, but I think we'll have too many bales for that. That'd be nice to grab a smaller tractor, one that's a little more maneuverable, and we can use with the smaller grass work type stuff or the smaller implements. Then again, that baler looks huge compared to this tractor. But that might be what it's like in real life. Never know with the scaling on stuff, what modders have done. So let's see what size bale we're doing. I think it's only one size. I'd be able to use the Unimog. We're only going to get a couple bales out of this. Unload it. I shouldn't do it on the hill. Roll off down into the... everybody heard about that the Terra Life mod or implementation that can go into maps, I believe. No, there's supposed to be, I think, some possibly looking at this spring. I haven't looked into it for a while, so I'm not sure yet. I'll be adding a lot of different animals and advancing how animals work, I guess, into farming sim, more detail. So kind of like some of the maps like Bergman or Valley Springs bringing in newborn animals or like calves and how they're fed and raised and everything, I believe, as well as some other animals. Yeah, it's being done by the farming agency. Pretty sure the farming agency. My baler's full and I'm not even noticing it. Hey Josh, how's it going? I'm liking the map a lot. I really like the I don't know. I'm really liking just kind of the detail. It seems like a big map, but it's not like massive in aspect. All the farms are really small, except for like maybe one. It's kind of nice. I know we'll be able to use smaller powered equipment or smaller powered stuff. I thought I had gotten a small enough harvester, but I'm starting to think it might be too big for the area we're in right now. I'd have to move to the outer fields. That's true, Josh. Pretty sure you change the grass on any map you play on. He uses obviously he has some of the, whatever this grass is here. Oh. Then he uses pretty much the base game meadow grass for most of the fields, I think, in meadow type areas on the field or map. Yeah, the brightly colored green. Like this isn't bad. It looks like he mixed in the flowers with the grass a little bit. Oh, you're starting to get into like this basic meadow type grass. Almost took the car out. That was the first time using it. It is a nice one. No, it didn't. It's on the just Farming Simulator mod hub or the in-game downloadable content. It was a pack. The Fent 800 and a Fent 900. I can look at them real quick for you. So these two here came together. Even comes in black. I know how much you want that. More times maps can be, I mean, they take a lot of work. I was kind of saying earlier, I think I'm going to try maybe like 3 or 4 different maps over the next couple weeks on live streams and just see how they are. But I'm liking this one so far, so I'm starting to think I might stick with it. But I've been wanting to find a new map that I'm going to enjoy. Just kind of do some basic farming on. I'm not going to really worry about productions or go into in-depth productions. I just want to stick with some arable farming and some animal husbandry. But I've thought about maybe next week I'll try out that what is it, Chilliwack, I'm not sure how to say it, and then the Valley Springs map. One or the other. Might throw it up on a boat. You're doing what is that one? Valley of Thungria or Thugria? I don't know how to say the name. Number 3. I mean, if it doesn't work out, you could always just move to this map or another map. About having fun while playing, not dreading your live stream. Yeah, Josh, if you leave the boat up, I might be able to switch mine over. I don't know how to close the YouTube polls, because I put up a poll for a live stream, I think last weekend. Yeah, what map I should play on last Sunday. And I'm still getting people voting on it, and I don't know how to close it. Or I can just delete it. Yeah, I know I know the community tab and all that's a little bit of a newer implementation. I know it's been out for a while for some of the people that have higher subscriber count. But you would think there would be a way to like end the poll. Because they have regular text polls as well as image polls. Oh, I forgot to harvest that one little strip here. Can't believe I did that. Oh, I'm not paying attention again. think it hurts anything staying up. I'll probably just leave it up. I know I posted a comment and I think I pinned it saying thanks for voting everybody, and well, one had won at the time. Might be better off using it as more of an open-ended poll, one that doesn't have a deadline. Still there, Josh, but I saw you rescued a puppy, I believe. A husky German mix, German Shepherd mix. Not paying attention again. Luna, that's a nice name. I wish you the best of luck. Got her pretty young though, so you're able to hopefully get on training her right away. This first few days is definitely the dog's going through a lot of adjustment. You got all the vaccines, all the registration, then at those young stages they have to go out like constantly just so they know not to be being in the house. I brought my German Shepherd home at, I think, 6 weeks. And it was definitely a couple, almost 2 weeks of minimal sleep just because you're trying to make sure you're potty training them. Did you name the dog, or did your wife and kids? hear the name Luna, it seems like a pretty fitting name. For some reason I get like say like wolf type vibes from it, as well as Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Was it like a accident happened between a husky and a German Shepherd, or typically that's what happens on a rescue? You got somebody's dog got loose and went a little frisky. Curious how a Shepherd Husky mix will act. Both very high energy dogs. I don't think we left any extra straw on a little bit. Not enough to fill our baler. I suppose you never know when something's gonna happen. I have 2 German Shepherds. One is 7, and I got or adopted him when he was 4. And we basically found him because some old acquaintances were moving, or he was moving and moving in with his fiance and soon-to-be wife. And she had, I guess, a dog that was not very socialized, so he couldn't bring his dog over, so we ended up adopting that one. And he's been great. Adapted very well. Super loyal. But then we picked up like I said, a 5-week-old puppy from some friends, or a breeder, but we're friends with them and I have family friends with them. About a little over a year and a half ago. But that dog's been really good too. It's kind of lazy for a German Shepherd. A lot of work. The bigger the dog, the bigger the piles of doo-doo you gotta pick up. Oh, this is gonna take some experience for me to figure out how to bag stuff up in here. Not sure I know where to keep the... Only issues I kind of have with my puppy is I think he's He's either allergic to something or he's got some skin issues. Close that now. We've been trying to get his diet right so that he's not itching all the time. He's itching like pretty much all year round. Alright, so let's see what else we have. I know we have a couple fields here. Gonna have to pick up a plow for 121. Oh, we're gonna need to get... I don't think I have universal auto load on, so I'm gonna need to get something to pick up the bales. I don't know if this Fent will accept a front loader attachment. I don't think so. That's our first problem. We'll have to find... one. It's not gonna help. So if we went with the smaller tractor, we need to find one with a front loading attachment ability. Go with like the Fent 500. I don't think that has front attachable. Oh, it does. Can go with like a Steyr. Or the Class. Class. I always get that confused. That's what I was thinking. I actually really like the 500. I used it a lot in FS19. It's one of my favorites. I think it was the starter tractor on No Man's Land. See what the front loaders are. I always get these mixed up. I believe there was a Fent 500 mod in the mod hub that had its own attacher and everything. I wonder if I should just look at that. Let's pull it up real quick. Fent 500 favorite 500 C pack. I think I will download that. Give me 1 minute. All right, loading back up. Suppose I could have got universal auto load while I was at it. I don't know if it works for the Unimog though. Downloaded a Fent 500 Cayman, and yeah, it comes with that. So I'm hoping that'll accept all front loader attachments. Let's see what we got for details. We'll stick with just the smaller engine. I don't think we need... Oh, I can change the speed. 50 kph sounds nice. Standard wheels are alright. What is standard? There's none on it if they're standard. Left is alright. Carpet. What's carpet? With carpet? I don't know if I'd want carpet in my tractor. Yes, we'll do the Fent front loader attachment. And go for GPS at the... No colors though, so you won't be able to change it to black without modding it. Oh, we're gonna need a bail spike. I don't think I have the CZ pack on here, so we'll have to go with just base game and then load it in eventually. Yes, you did see a Unimog. No, I know. I typically keep tractors kind of their normal colors. Yes, I have a Unimog. Made it blue because blue is my favorite, but I've been wanting to play with it for a little while, and I figured why not do it with the first save, or a new save. Unimog customization videos. Yeah, I've never actually used one in any of the games. I've definitely seen you using it on your save. I believe you have it on Calmston. Might even have it on your other save, but Unimog as a farm truck. Do they make them in the U.S.? I guess I've never really seen them. I feel like you'd have to import it in. Might not go very well. Oh, my tractor's not tall enough. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Perfect. Nobody saw that. I was gonna say they look like something somebody would buy and then turn into like an overland or some type of rock climbing, or buy one and then put a tent on it or whatever and do a lot of camping. Never, like I said, I've never used one in the game, so I'll have to try out, see what I know it has a bunch of different beds or whatever. You can use like a spreader, or I think it has a tanker that you can hook up. I have no idea where to sell these, so we'll have to look that up. It's on the right one. Grain silo. Let's hope they take bales. Werner's grain silo. All right, let's see. I think that was down. No? Yeah, there it is. Not too far down the road, so we take the main road across. like we found our bale sell point. Yeah. Starting to like that I picked this farm down here because it's close to, seems to be close to quite a bit. Close to the shop, a couple grain silo points. And eventually we'll be able to buy the other farm with the animal cow pasture on it. I'll probably get the tractor over here, but I'm gonna have to call it a stream just about there, because I still have to head to work in the morning, and it's starting to get a little late. We will bring the tractor over, and then not sure how I'll continue playing this one. Like I said, I've been kind of looking around for a map that I can just play on and enjoy, and also experience a few different maps. So I'm hoping I'll have a video out on Silver Run with some farming probably Saturday, and then I'm hoping Sunday night to stream again, but that'll probably be Addingham Park or Silver Run Forest. Then next week, maybe like Tuesday or Thursday, I'll be looking to possibly try out Valley Springs or Chilliwack. And then after that, we'll probably try whatever one we don't try next week, we'll try the following week. But I might get some videos up on this map if I'm really enjoying it, which I am so far. I think it's really well done. Looks really well done. I like it. So thank you for everybody joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for keeping me busy, chatting me up. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Everybody have a good night.